everyone, I am back for another Dragon Ball Legends video in which I react to Ultra Perfect Cell. Finally, after they dropped his teaser with his ink animation. So let's just get right into it, y'all. Oh my gosh. His mono looks pretty good, y'all. Ooh. Yeah! Oh! Okay!
Oh, that was dull. I need more entertainment.
Oh, his artwork looks really good, by the way. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. Ultra freaking Perfect Cell is joining Dragon Ball Legends. Oh. Oh. W pick for the Ultra, I will say. This is definitely very awesome. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. So, I'll go ahead and break down his kit, but as for his animations, they look solid. They definitely look solid. They definitely look pretty solid. So, without further ado, let's break down exactly what he can do so we can get a full look at how good he is. Alright! So, getting straight into his kit, he is a red character with attacks, Android Absorption, Regeneration, Future, and Powerful Opponent. And he is from the Cell Saga with a Z ability to buff Android and Powerful Opponent-based Blast Attack and Defense with a further Ultimate Awakened damage buff inflicted by Android. His Ultra ability, when he is not the leader, is for each Android Battle and Support member. And his strikes deal impact blast armor, and his blasts just deal impact damage, but while not an effect on blast attacks in general, Cell has a blast arts card with armor break, which that is a very, 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 very powerful ability to have on a held card. That is really good. That is really good. His special move deals massive pierce damage with 30% plus the special move damage inflicted for 3 counts upon activation. Applies the following effects to enemy on hit. Obscures all cards for 5 counts. And 100% chance to inflict extreme bleed with this card having blast armor. His green applies the following effects to self upon activation. Randomly draws 1 new card, restores key by 40. Applies attribute upgrade 30 minus to enemies sustained damage. Card effects are 15 count. The following effects occur on hit. Charges own unique gauge by 30. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade 20 plus damage received for 15 timer counts. And is comboable with every Arch Strike, Blast, Green, Blue, and Ultimate. And his ultimate deals supreme impact damage. Following effects occur upon activation. 30% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with no special cover changing for 15 timer counts. Applies an art action on hit. The following effects occur if the button is pressed enough times during the time limit. Success increases damage. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards when you have 3 or fewer. Oh, huge success. Greatly increases damage. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards when you have 3 or fewer. Restores Vanishing Gauge by 100. Inflicts all enemies with 3 substitution counts. And he nullifies Blast Arts when charging forward. So that's just straight up the version that's better than Blast Armor, when you can still take a little bit of damage from Blast. That's just straight up just nullifies it all, which is really, really good. Main ability draws the ultimate, restores health by 30 and ki by 50, charges on unique gauge by 100%, applies buff effect, nullifies enemy, destroy card effects itself for 10 timer count, so you can make sure that ultimate isn't destroyed real quickly. Cancels own attribute downgrades, cancels enemy attribute upgrades, requirements 25 counts. Nullifies enemies, restores health when weak to 0 effects when this character attacks. That is a really good effect right there. Yes. Oh my goodness. Because a lot of characters these days in the meta have abilities where they can nullify your buff effects when you pop certain things. So just having always on endurance nullification, that's really good. That is really good. Alright, applies the following effects itself when battle starts. 200% the damage, reduces damage received by 70, reduces a further impact and pierce damage received by 15%. 50% the Q recovery, increases draw speed by 1 level. 10 minus the blast and special move arts costs, cannot be cancelled. Gradually restores health each timer count, cannot be cancelled. Ooh. Applies the following effects itself when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer, restores health ki by 25, 50% of damage inflicted, so he already has 250% damage inflicted. Seems good. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover. Ooh, for 10 timer counts. Nullifies unfavorable element factor or damage sustained for 5 timer counts whenever he enters the battlefield. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Applies the following effects itself every time an arts card is drawn while this character is on the battlefield. Restores health by 3% and ki by 10? 15 plus the damage inflicted for 10 counts. Oh. The following effects occur every time when hit by an enemy arts attack. While its characters on the battlefield, shortens substitution counts for allies by 2. Activates once. Activation count resets after character switch. Reduces enemy ki by 10. Activates twice. This count resets after character switch 2. The following effects also occur if remaining health is 50% or below. Activates once. Restores own health by 30. Seals enemy strike and blast arts. The sealed arts cannot be used for 3 timer counts, so a combo stopping mechanic right there. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change performed against a blast arts attack. So it's a blast arts cover change. Combo will special move art. Following effects occur when own health reaches 0. He has endurance. Restores health by 40%. Nullifies on unfavorable element factor for damage sustained for 5 timer counts. Seals enemy special move and green. The sealed arts cannot be used for 10 counts. That's pretty long. Reduces enemies Dragon Balls by 2. The following... Oh, yeah, no. This is what I was expecting to see. The following effects occur when enemy activates a special... Oh my gosh. Just enemy special arts. That's good. Reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 2 on that effect. Now, the following effects occur when enemy activates special move arts, ultimate arts, awaken arts, or rising rush while its characters on the battlefield activates 3 times, restores own health by 15%, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade 30 minus the special move ultimate and awaken arts power for 3 timer counts, cancels enemies buff effects. If unique gauge is time type, unique gauge will be time type when battle starts, rapidly charges on unique gauge while this character is on the battlefield. Applies the following effect self once unique gauge is full, switches the unique gauge from time type to release type. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer, restores health by 15% and ki by 30. Nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 20 timer counts. Nullifies element factors for 10 timer counts. Oh! Nullifies on unfavorable element factors is pretty good on there. If unique gauge is release type, on unique gauge gradually decreases while this character is on the battlefield. The unique gauge will not charge while it's release type. Applies the following effects itself on unique gauge release to 0. 15% the damage inflicted. 20% special move damage inflicted. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level. 30% health restoration. Switches on unique gauge from release type to time type once it reaches 0. Okay. So his unique gauge gradually goes up, and then it hits the top, and then he gets a powerful effects, and then goes back down to time type. Okay. Oh, freaking K. Wow, he looks very good. Yeah, no, when he is in release type mode, he will have 300% damage inflicted. Seems pretty good to me. Seems very good to me. Is he worth summoning on? Is this Perfect Cell worth summoning for? I'd say yes. I'd say he is good enough to summon for. He is very good. He is very, very, very good. He looks like a very, very, very powerful character. He is very powerful. He looks very, very powerful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, he is definitely worth it. His animations look awesome. He is definitely powerful enough for me to recommend you to summon on him. With that being said, though, hopefully y'all did enjoy this video, and I'll get into my final thoughts right now. Alright, everyone, since I think his animations look pretty good, and his kit also looks very powerful, I'd say this is definitely a W release for sure. But with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, consider liking, and if you enjoy the channel and have not done so already, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all my latest videos. Alright, everyone, I'll get on Animew. Ultra Perfect Cell looks awesome. His animations look very, 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 very good. Along with his kit being very powerful. Oh my word. He seems like a powerful Blast Arts attacker for sure. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'll get on out of here, everyone. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. We finally have Ultra Perfect Cell after this teaser. Oh my days. Alright. Until next time. Bye.